On the evening of Tuesday, February 6, 2004, Maura Murray, a 21-year-old American college student, was preparing to take a short break from the pressures of her studies at the University of Massachusetts in Amherst. Maura, who was studying nursing, was known among her friends and family as intelligent and independent, with a very calm nature, but at the same time, she sometimes liked to be alone to think and reflect. That day, feeling overwhelmed by her studies and upcoming exams, she decided to take a day off to rest from campus life, hoping it would help her regain her calm and focus. Maura began her journey in a white Chevrolet Corvette owned by her mother. The route she chose headed north toward New Hampshire, a mountainous and quiet area in winter, but very cold and dangerous due to snow and ice on the roads. She wore a heavy coat, hat, and gloves, and her bag contained only essential personal items, such as her wallet, some study papers, and a few extra clothes. She did not bring a cell phone with her, which was common among some students at that time, but she wanted to maintain a sense of freedom and detachment from daily life. At around 2:30 p.m., on a small snowy mountain road near the town of Haverhill, a minor accident occurred. According to witnesses, Maura's car slipped on the icy road due to the snow, or perhaps hit the edge of the road, causing minor damage to her vehicle. Fortunately, no one was physically injured, but she felt confused and anxious and decided to pull over to inspect the car and take a short break to think that a passerby noticed the white Corvette parked on the roadside and a young woman standing nearby, appearing worried and tense. The witness later indicated that she seemed somewhat frightened, but they could not provide a detailed description of the vehicle or surroundings due to the heavy snow and poor weather conditions. This was the last clear sighting of Maura before she disappeared completely and mysteriously. That evening, when Maura did not return home, her family noticed her absence. No calls or messages were received, and there was no sign of her, despite the fact that she normally communicated with her family daily. The family reported her missing immediately, and a large-scale search began. The car she had left on the side of the road was inspected, and investigators found some personal items such as her wallet and some study documents. But they did not find any clear evidence indicating her next destination or whether she was in danger. The police began analyzing everything that could help them determine her location: nearby road cameras, witnesses, and the movements of her car on the mountain roads. Anyone who had passed through the area that day was questioned, but most statements were limited due to the heavy snow and harsh weather conditions. Investigators discovered that the car had been parked normally, with no evidence that it had been involved in a deliberate crime or attack, which only increased the mystery. In subsequent investigations, authorities found some messages Maura had left before her trip, indicating that she felt mentally exhausted from her daily life and academic responsibilities. But she did not leave any explicit message about why she was leaving or planning to disappear for a long period. Some evidence suggested that she might have wanted to escape temporarily to think or get away from pressures, but nothing confirmed that she was considering suicide or was deliberately at risk, which made the case extremely puzzling. In the following weeks, extensive searches were conducted. Ground search teams, helicopters, and police dogs scoured the area around where the car was parked, including dense forests, rivers, and mountain roads. Every corner and potential camping or hiding spot was examined, but all efforts yielded no trace of her whereabouts. The forests were extremely dense, and the snow made movement difficult, making it nearly impossible to find any sign of her. Over the months, rumors and speculation about her fate continued. Some investigators suggested that she might have been kidnapped by an unknown person, while others said she might have been involved in an accident while trying to cross the mountain road or reach somewhere, and her body had not been found due to the difficult terrain and snow. Even after years passed, no definitive evidence clarified her fate, making the case one of the most mysterious and astonishing disappearances in modern America. The case drew attention not only from the police, but also from international media. Many journalists conducted in-depth investigations, covering every step, from examining the car to analyzing Maura's messages and daily life, as well as interviews with her friends and family. All collected testimonies and evidence confirmed that her disappearance actually occurred and that the story was not fabricated or fictionalized, yet it remains a true mystery unsolved to this day. What is striking about this story is Maura's nature. She was intelligent and independent, accustomed to acting responsibly, with no previous history of problems or running away. Everything started as a short winter trip and ended in a complete and mysterious disappearance, leaving questions unanswered. To this day, this story is considered one of the most astonishing missing person cases because it began in such an ordinary way and ended completely unexpectedly, making it a perfect story to narrate real-life events filled with mystery and suspense.